As I mentioned, we're going to be recording this webinar, make it available to you afterwards so you can always reference it. First thing we're going to do is in order to log into your account, you should have all received by now a welcome email that has your login and password information. But if you ever want to log in, you certainly just need to come to our website, which is mobilerealestateid.com, and then you're going to click the sign in button in the top right corner of the page, which will take you over to the login, and you guys are enrolled in our WinLocal platform, which is the newest version of our mobile platform. And then you're going to use the login and password that Amanda sent you in order to log into your account. So I'm going to log into my account here. Okay. And so once logged in, you're going to be here on the WinLocal dashboard. This is where you're going to access and manage all of the various features and functionality of your account. So we're going to walk through that, and then we're going to touch on each feature individually and how it works. So the first thing you want to do when you get logged in is you're going to want to come to the My Profile section. This is the brain of the operation. This is where you get to set up your account, in particular your MLS information. So on the My Info section, you want to add your name, your title. You're going to want to select from the drop-down menu the MLS that you're affiliated with and enter your agent public ID. This is what allows us to automatically pull in your listing information and mobilize it, create all of the different deliverables that we'll look at in just a second, and get you started. So this is a very important piece to fill out. In addition, your contact information and email address is highly important as well. Once that's saved, you're going to want to come over to the My Photo and Logo tab, where you can enter in your logo as well as your photo. This is going to be applied to all of the various branding aspects of the platform, such as your mobile business card, your single property pages, your mobile site. So you definitely want to have this information completed. And then you also are going to want to set up your alerts. So you do need to activate your SMS alerts by agreeing to allow us to send you text messages when someone texts in for one of your properties or your mobile business card. These are alerts that you want to get in real time. Text messaging is obviously the most convenient, so make sure that you have your alerts tailored as you want them turned on once you get started. The login and password is pretty straightforward. You can always change this at any time. Your plan info, and then your social media, which you can fill out either here in the My Profile section or along the side as its own section. But mainly you want to focus on the My Info, My Photo and Logo, and Alerts section when first getting logged in and getting your account set up. So that's the My Profile section. The second thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to the My Listings page. And if your listings are not already imported and displaying for you because you just entered your MLS information, you're going to want to click this Update Listings button. Our system updates automatically every couple hours, but if you just entered your information, it may be sitting here in the queue for you. So what you're going to want to do is just click Import Update Properties. And what's going to happen is it's going to either pull all of your properties in or update those that have any changes in the MLS, such as price or photos. And then you're going to click Updates Complete, and it's going to take you back to the listings page where all your listings are now available for you, and all of the various marketing deliverables have been created. Those deliverables include the following: your unique text code for every property. So you have a unique text code that gets created along with each listing that comes into the system. This text code can be used in any of your printed advertisements, such as a just listed postcard, an open house flyer, a real estate book magazine advertisement. Anything that you're doing that's listing specific to market that listing, you can use this unique text code. When a consumer texts in to this unique text code, they will instantly get back information about the property. They will get a link to the single property site, which we'll look at in just a second, and you will receive a lead with their phone number and the property that they're looking at. Again, this gets created for you automatically each time a new listing comes in the system. You then have your QR code, which also gets created for you automatically, can be downloaded with one click of a button, and again, used in any listing-specific advertising you may be doing for any of your properties. As some of you probably heard me mention, print and mobile go hand in hand together, and so we also create a PDF flyer for every one of your listings that gets created for you, again, automatically. And that photo, PDF, also available with one click of a button. One thing that I will note here on this webinar is with regards to the photos, the PDF flyer pulls in the first 5 photos that are available in the MLS. So the order of the pictures determines which pictures display on your PDF, and we'll look at how you can alter that in just a moment if you want to. Fourth thing here is the embeddable HTML code that gets created. If you're using an email client such as MailChimp or Constant Contact and you want to send out a very nicely formatted HTML email blast to your database, you can simply select the content here, copy it, and then drop it into your email client, and you have a very nicely formatted HTML email blast that looks exactly like the PDF flyer that we just looked at that you can send out to your entire database of contacts. Finally, we have the single property page that gets created for each one of your listings. That page gets created for both mobile, tablet, and web. This is the mobile version. As you can see here, this would be your logo up here at the top, all of the property photos which swipe left to right across the top of the page, the ability for the consumer to read the full property description, the mortgage calculator, map the listing, email the listing, and then of course that photo of yours that you've uploaded in your profile, the ability to click to call or click to email you, request more info, view your other listings, add it to their favorites, or go back to the search results. We also have the mobile and tablet view, the tablet and web view for each one of the listings, which has the same information formatted specifically for viewing on a tablet device, which is available as well. Please note that the link that gets created for each one of your listings is a single link. So this single URL that gets created for each one of your properties formats across every single device, mobile, tablet, and desktop. And so you can use that link in any sort of postings or promotions that you're doing, whether it be a local community site where you want to post this listing, local community site, Facebook, Twitter, blog, anywhere you're posting about your listings, this link will always format correctly regardless of what device someone's using. And so feel free to use that in any of your digital advertising as well. If we come over here to the action side of things, you have the ability to edit the property info, edit the text message, and purchase a sign. So if we go to the edit info section, I want to make note of a couple of things here. This status of auto property update, this is what allows us to continually update the information from the MLS. You always want this to be on. There are very rare cases where you would want to turn this off. But as long as it's turned on, we will update your property from the MLS. If for some reason you notice that the property is not being updated, this is where you want to check first. If we come down here to the photos, this is where you could reorder the photos for purposes of creating that PDF flyer. So let's say you wanted to choose an array of photos for your property in order to create the flyer. You could do that and simply reorder the ones that you want on the flyer to be part of the first 5, then download the PDF and print off 50, 100 copies. Finally, here on the Edit Info screen, you do have the ability to upload a virtual tour URL to be seen in conjunction with the still photos on any of your property pages. So if you have a virtual tour or property video that's hosted on either Vimeo or YouTube, you can enter the link here and then create a button with whatever title you'd like for people to play that virtual tour video right from the single property page. So If you are using videos or virtual tours that are hosted on either Vimeo or YouTube, please feel free to upload them. We encourage it. It's great for consumers to be able to see those videos right from their mobile device. Certainly take advantage of this feature. Okay, so we're going to come back up here for a moment and go back to the My Listings page. We are going to look at your ability to edit the SMS. So when you come in here, we've created a text message response for you for each one of your listings. You can see that here. You can also see how many characters are remaining. Those characters are used to customize, so you can put whatever you want in the remaining characters. If you wanted to alter the message, you can do that as well by simply turning off some of our predetermined fields. I would never recommend turning off the link to the property page, since that's where they're going to see all the photos and the full information. But if you wanted to, you could turn that off. So you have the ability to customize the text message for each one of your listings. All right, so now that you've updated your profile and you've gone onto the My Listings page and uploaded had all your listings pulled in from the MLS, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to the My Site section. This is where you get to, that's not the My Site section. Please hold. You're going to want to come to the My Site section where you get to create and customize your own mobile and tablet site. So if you come down here, you get to choose from a number of templates that we have, or you can use the pre-made exit template that we have created here as well. You can choose from an array of different color schemes that we have, mobile and tablet, your logo and photo obviously that you've uploaded already. And if you want to customize the template photos for the tablet and desktop, you can upload your own photos here using our photo resolution and display guidelines. Then we come to the app, your own custom branded app for iOS and Android devices. You're going to want to make sure that the Gateway app feature is enabled. This is what allows consumers to download your branded app to the home screen of their phone or tablet. When they arrive on your site, you get to choose the name of the app as well. Pardon that. You get to choose the name of the app as well as select and upload your own icon. Very easy to do. Just upload a photo that you'd like to use as the icon. It will allow you to crop the photo, and then your icon for your app has been created and can be downloaded onto the phone. So once your app is created and enabled, you want to come down here and make sure that the information for your site is correct, that you filled out the About Me section with your footer information, all of your social links. If you have a Google Analytics account, this is where you would enter your Google Analytics user agent for both mobile and tablet. This will allow you to track how many people are going to your site, how many unique visits, how many pages viewed, how long are they on the site, all of the various metrics that Google Analytics allows you to track. If you don't have an account, you can get one by clicking on this link here. And then finally, for the My Site section, you want to choose the configuration that works best for you. We have two options here available in the platform. The first option is that you want to use the WinLocal web, tablet, and mobile sites for all devices. Essentially, that means you would link whatever domain name you own or will own to this site that you've created here on the platform. So anytime someone goes to SethSellsSanDiego.com, they would get the site that we've created here. And you just follow these 4 instructions in order to link your domain name to this site. The second option is that maybe you have a website already. For those of you that have been in the business a while, have a top producer site that you just love, that has your drip campaigns and CRM that you don't want to get rid of, you don't have to. This will allow you to change only the experience for mobile and tablet users. Meaning, if someone gets to Seth Sells San Diego from a mobile or tablet device, they'll see the site that you've created here in the platform. If they get to that website from their desktop, nothing will change. It will be the same top producer site that you've always had. In order to use this configuration, simply email the instructions that come up when you click on the email instructions button to your webmaster. They then implement this code, and voila, you are ready to go. And that is the My Site section. Again, the My Site URL is one URL that formats across every device, so no need to manage multiple sites across multiple devices. All is created here within the platform for you, and as you can see, very easy to set up. If you want to preview the site, both on mobile and tablet, you can do so here. If you want to send it via email or text message to either a prospect, yourself, a colleague, you can do that using the send function. And if you want to have your QR code for your site, you can download that here as well. This site has full IDX and GPS search, all branded to you, so consumers can search the entire MLS right from their phone, tablet, or desktop, all branded to you, their wonderful agent. All right, so we've covered quite a bit thus far. We got a couple more things to cover. Just a little recap. First thing you want to do is the My Profile section. Second is My Listings. Third is My Site. And then for the grand finale of setting up all of the great tools here on the platform, you're going to want to go to the Mobile Business Cards section, which is where you get to set up your own vanity text code and the mobile iteration of your business card, your mobile business card. So to set up the vanity text code, it's easy. Simply select the vanity code that you want to use, Seth MBC, your first initial, last name. It'll tell you whether it's available or not, and you can secure it. Once you've secured it, no one else can have it, which is nice. So mine is Seth. I'm going to keep it as Seth. Once you've selected the vanity code, you're then going to want to customize the text message that consumers receive when they text in for your business card. As you can see, we have a standard text message that I've created here. Thanks for taking advantage of my mobile business card. You can save my contact info right to your phone. Just click the link below. So once you've set that up, along with your photo and logo, your mobile business card will be created for you. It allows consumers and prospects to click to call your office, click to call your mobile, email you. It provides them with a link to all of your listings. It provides them with a link to your site. And from a practicality standpoint, most importantly, it allows them to download your contact information right to the phone book of their device with one click of a button. Please note that anytime someone texts in for your mobile business card, you will get an immediate alert with their phone number so that you can save and store their contact information as well. One of the beautiful things about the mobile business card is that it ensures a two-way exchange of communication every time. It makes an impression every time. And once you're stored in their phone and they're stored in yours, that follow-up phone call becomes much warmer because they know who it is, who's calling them, and you've made an impression with this phenomenal piece of technology. So now that we've set up our main deliverables of the platform, there's a couple other functions that we're going to want to take a look at. The My Leads section is where all of your leads will filter into in chronological order, newest at top, oldest at bottom. The default view is the last 7 days, but you can sort by today's date, the last 30, and even create a custom date range to sort for your leads. You can also search by the various criteria up here at the top of the page. Please note that when converting leads to contacts, anytime you save a piece of contact information with a lead, such as their first name, their last name, or their email address, that lead then becomes a contact. That's important for the following reason. When we go over to the contact section, only leads for which you have saved contact information will display in the contact section. Once a lead has become a contact, you can then export them to your CRM program and get them into whatever drip marketing campaigns you may be doing. So in order to make a lead, a contact, you must save a piece of contact information in conjunction with their phone number, which is important. You also have the store available to you. This is where you can order your sign riders and review your order history. We have, as you know, for Exit, some custom smart signs which read text exit. So many of you have already had your signs ordered for you and have them being shipped out to you. If you'd like us to place an order for you, we can do so, or you can log in and you can order your Exit signs directly from the platform. The beauty of the Exit signs, or the smart signs for that matter, is that it's a single text code for every sign. The unique text code, while great and essential to your print advertising and listing specific advertising, the smart signs allow you to use a single sign writer across every listing. The way that it works is that it's GPS based. So instead of having to remember which sign is hung on which property and managing a bunch of different sign writers in the trunk of your car, it's one single sign writer that ultimately creates the same result. When the consumer texts in, instead of sending them a property-specific text message, it sends them a message saying, "Thank you for texting in. Click below to view the property you're in front of." It then uses their GPS to identify the property that they're in front of and take them right to the property page in the same fashion that the unique text code would. So once they've texted in and they've clicked to allow for GPS and they've landed on that property page, you still get the lead with their phone number the same way you would otherwise, but the smart signs allow you to have a single sign writer that you can use across every listing, and that makes it easier for people in their cars driving by to text in. So you can order those here if we haven't already placed the order for you. Finally, here on the dashboard, we do display the 10 most recent leads. We also have some great reporting resources, and of course our support center. Should you need any help from us, please use the support request function within your account, which has the answers to a number of frequently asked questions, as well as the ability to send us a support request tied specifically to your account so that we can most quickly and expeditiously identify the issue that you're having and help get it fixed and resolved for you as quickly as possible. So please use the support link within your account should you have any questions. In a nutshell, that is your WinLocal account, all designed to help you do three things: help you win more listings by presenting an effective and cutting-edge strategy on how you're going to connect with mobile consumers within your local market, using the tools to win more listings, and finally, using the mobile business card as a social prospecting tool that helps you convert more prospects into buyers and sellers. So thank you for joining us today. At this point, I am going to open it up for any questions you may have regarding the platform or anything you'd like me to cover, as we have a couple minutes left here on our webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to type them into either the questions or the chat section of the GoToMeeting toolbar, where I can answer them for you now. Okay, so we have a question. So what was the exclusivity element that was mentioned at the convention for Exit? So there's a couple of different exclusivities for Exit. The first is our partnership plan. Exit is the only company in the market for which we offer our partnership plan, which allows you to only pay for the service based on your closed transactions. So typically this platform costs $199.99 a month, $200 a month, whereas for you guys at Exit, it's $100 per transaction. You only pay us when you sell a listing, one of your listings, so we only make money when you make money. Number two is that the text code exit is specific to you, and there is no other company using one of our branded Smart Sign features nationwide. We have a couple broker partners in specific markets, but you guys have that available to all of you at the individual agent level as well. So Rita, I hope that answers your question. We have another question from Mr. Kevin O'Neill. And the question is as follows. For agents who may not have any listings, can you turn off the My Listings link until it's established, or are there any other options? Kevin, that's a great question. I'll have to double check with my team on whether that can be turned off. However, what I may suggest there would be to enter manually a property that is either a demo property or a listing that you recently sold, so that there is something there that you can both demo to prospective sellers as well as have in its place. So that's a great question, and I will circle back with our dev team to see if there's an option to have that turned off and get back to you on that one. We now have another question. Can we use one of our existing under contract listings as a demo for the customer? You certainly may use one of your existing listings as a demo. That is not a problem. If that listing is under contract and your MLS sends under contract listings for display in IDX, that listing should be in your My Listings section. If not, you can manually enter it. We now have another question. So the question is there a presentation PowerPoint of the features to a seller so that they don't get confused by seeing the black end of the platform? So that is also a great question. I wouldn't recommend showing the seller the back end of the platform. However, what a lot of the folks that we work with do is they create a demo property in their account that they use to demonstrate the features and functionality of the text messaging lead generation that they're going to use, as well as showing them their mobile business card in my site on either their mobile phone or tablet device. There is a script within the resources section on how to explain this program and the benefits of it to the seller, which can be found in the resources section here on the site. And we're constantly updating this and adding new things, and as we do, those will be sent out to you guys as users within the platform as automated communications. All right, so the final question that we have here is, can you turn off the My Website link if you don't have a personal website? No, you cannot turn off the My Website link if you don't have a personal website. However, if you don't have a personal website, the platform now has provided one for you. So the My Site is a full mobile, tablet, and desktop site that if you don't have a personal website, all you need now is a domain name because the platform provides one for you. Or if you don't want to publish this website anywhere outside of the WinLocal environment, you don't have to get a custom domain name. Just make sure it's set up with your information, and it will then only be accessible when people text in to either one of your listings or your mobile business card. So hopefully that answers all of the questions that we have here today. Certainly if you have any additional questions, you can feel free to contact our support team or reach out to Amanda Guarino, who you should have received your welcome email from, or myself, Seth, at mobilerealestateid.com. I believe most of you have my contact information. Thank you very much for joining us here this afternoon. I hope you found it productive, and I hope that everyone will get started using their WinLocal account right away. We look forward to working with you all, and have a wonderful holiday weekend. Thank you very much, and good afternoon.